Hey guys, how's it going? Today's video is going to be kind of an impromptu, casual drugstore haul video. I just got home from Shoppers Drug Mart where they were having a spend your points event, and so I wanted to jump on here and show you guys what I picked up. For those of you who aren't familiar with Shoppers Drug Mart, basically they are most similar to like an Ulta in the sense that they have both high-end makeup and drugstore brands, but then they also have the whole like drugstore actual component to it. So, you know, like medication and like shampoo and conditioner, and they have like a pharmacy and like a post office and all that stuff. So basically, it's just the best place in the whole world. But the best thing about Shoppers Drug Mart is their point system. They have something called optimum points, and when you spend, every time you go, you get optimum points. They have sometimes days where you get more points or like 10 times the points. Anyways, they accumulate very quickly, and then you can actually redeem the points for just straight up cash. So it's not like limited in any way. It's just the best. It's amazing, and I always choose to buy anything I can from Shoppers before anywhere else because of their point system. So basically I had the highest level of points, 95,000 I believe it is, which seems like a lot, but it really does add up quickly. So regularly you can redeem for $170 worth of stuff at the $95,000 points. $95,000, not dollar, just points. But this weekend it was $200 basically. So I got a bunch of stuff, and that is like the main thing I love about the points, is that you can buy not only cosmetics and beauty stuff, which is of course what I normally focus on, but you can kind of get anything you need at the time. For example, nail polish remover. I don't love buying nail polish remover. It's not exciting, it's not fun, but it's a necessity. So redeeming for the points, redeeming points for it just feels like a good thing to do. So I've got this huge bag here, so I think that we should just jump on into it. Here is that said nail polish remover. I'll just go quickly through the non-fun stuff. I got this all-purpose cleaner. Got to keep the house clean. Cascade dishwasher tab things. Hopefully they're good. Oh, look at this, guys. This I am so excited about. This is the Oh She Glows Every Day. This is a cookbook. So they have like a whole book section. So I've wanted this for a long time. I hear people talk about it all the time. My sister's a huge fan of it, and the recipes in here are all vegan and super healthy, and I can't wait to really dive into it. But yeah, so like, isn't that awesome? I feel like I got a free cookbook. I picked up the L'Oreal Hair Expertise Extraordinary Oil Nourishing Mask Balm. I've tried this one before and it is amazing. My hair is super coarse and dry and thick. I go through conditioners and leave-in treatments like nothing else. So I love buying more inexpensive ones. This was only $4.99 and it works so nicely. I basically just use this as my everyday conditioner, or if I'm like doing a mask, I'll put this in and leave it in for a couple hours, but I highly recommend it. It's really, really good. I got some gum. I picked up another one of the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascaras. I'm still using my first one, but I am just so in love with this mascara that I wanted to get a backup. But I will say that if I didn't have the points at Shoppers Drug Mart, I wouldn't have got this, because what I've been hearing from my last video is that if you're in Canada, Superstore is the place to buy it. It's a lot cheaper, because I think this is like $15.99 at Shoppers. That's a lot. And I've been told that it's $11 at Superstore. But anyways, I love this mascara. Like, it's unreal. I picked up another one of the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. I have not bought another one of these in quite some time, so I thought it was time. I got mine in the shade Light Neutral, which is actually a 1 shade deeper than what I originally had. This concealer is amazing. Like, there's a reason why so many people absolutely love it. But I will tell you guys, I cannot believe how expensive this was. This is $35. Like, that is very expensive for a concealer. Like, that's how much I would want to be paying for a foundation. But I mean, it is amazing. Like, it's a really, really nice concealer, but $35, I don't remember it ever being that much. Like, I feel like once you cross that like $30 mark for a concealer, it's getting to be a bit much, guys. I picked up another one of the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat Powder Foundation, because I basically use this in 2 scenarios. Sometimes on like the weekends, for example, I'll just use this with like a nice big buffing brush, and it gives me just a little bit of coverage without, you know, anything, there's no hassle. It's just super easy to use. And then I also like to use it on days when I need some extra coverage. After I've gone in with my liquid foundation, I'll use a little bit of this on top. This is such a nice powder. It doesn't look cakey at all. I find I can even put it underneath my eyes and it doesn't look like chunky or gross or anything, but I highly recommend it. I really like it. Ooh, I got a magazine. Glamour is my favorite magazine. I love it. And I haven't bought a magazine in a long time. It's normally only when I'm like traveling. Whoa, this girl has armpit hair. Interesting. She says that she feels sexiest in her most raw, natural state. Good on you, girlfriend. I can't relate, but good on you. I have been wanting this blush from L'Oreal forever. I have another one of the True Match blushes and I just adore it, but this shade, you guys, it is called N3-4 Innocent Flush, and I just think that this is the prettiest. It has like this little satin sheen to it. It is just the prettiest kind of light peachy pink blush, and I think for the summertime I am just going to be obsessed with it. These blushes are also expensive, which is why I was waiting to redeem, because then I feel like I'm not actually spending money. But yeah, that just looks absolutely beautiful, and I love the formula of these. These blushes are so underrated. They are awesome. I picked up one of the Lancome matte shakers. You guys know how much I love the juicy shakers. I talk about them all the time, so I of course had to try out the matte one. I got mine in the shade Energy Peach, and I'm just gonna be honest, guys. I was looking for Magic Orange, which is kind of this like bright, as you would imagine, it is like a bright orange shade, but they were out of stock on that, so I decided to get this kind of just like wearable nude color. I tried it on actually when I got in the car, just a few minutes, like just an hour ago or two, because I was so excited. So I'm just gonna add a little bit more, don't you think? That is the shade right there. So these have a little bit more pigmentation, or I should say actually a lot more pigmentation than the juicy shakers. And I wouldn't say that it has like an incredibly matte finish to it, but I think it's more of like a stain. It's pretty. I'm excited. I feel like this will just be a really nice go-to everyday type of lip product. I'm all dirty. Oh, I got a pair of earrings. They have a whole like Joe Fresh jewelry kind of like stand in Shoppers Drug Mart, and aren't these so pretty? They're like these like kind of lavender crystal looking drop down earrings. They were only 10 bucks, and I have a dress that's like this like periwinkle color that I'm wearing to a wedding next month, so I thought that these would go perfectly with them. I'm not much of like an earring person. Like I pretty much just wear basic earrings, so I think having these to kind of switch things up a bit might be fun. This is the thing I'm probably most excited about. This is the Urban Decay Jean-Michel Basquiat. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but this is the whole kind of line they came out. He's an artist, I guess, and I have just been so drawn to this line since it came out a few months ago, but I have just not justified purchasing anything. It is now on sale. This palette is regularly $45 at Shoppers Drug Mart, and it was on for $32. And since I had the points, I was like, yes, like this is the time to do it. I have a feeling they're just like making way for the next collection that is coming out, I would assume, but I just think that this is so beautiful. First of all, the packaging, I just think it's so cool, and it is unique, and I really am into it. And then you open it up here, and that is what the inside looks like. And when I was swatching this in store, I was super impressed. It feels very soft and creamy, and I will also say that I feel like these shades are quite unique. These two blush shades, I really don't have a lot similar in my collection to these two. This is like a nice cool toned, almost like bluish pink, and this is like a plum. The highlighter is so soft and creamy feeling, just like a beautiful kind of like golden champagne shade. And the one thing is the bronzer, for me, I think will be a little bit dark, but the reason I think I can make it work is because it doesn't have an incredibly orange undertone. It has more of that like brownish red undertone to it, so using just a little bit I think should be completely fine. But I'm just super excited that I got my hands on this. When I saw that it was on sale, I was like, okay, it's time. This is a sign, and it feels really cool. It almost feels like canvas. And you know what, you guys, I bet it is canvas because he's an artist, man. And look at how tiny it is. It's just like fits in my hand. It's going to be awesome for traveling. So really, really excited about that guy. Alright, that is everything that I picked up today. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this quick little haul. Please give it a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and click the little like bell button thing because it really does help me out. I really, really appreciate it. I hope you guys are all doing super well and that you had a great weekend, and thank you so much for subscribing because it means so much to me, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!